those hands and lights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from this high. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, I'm with you. That I get when looking down from this high.
Testing.
Those hands and lights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from this high. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, I'm with you. That I get when looking down from this high.
Alright, welcome back everyone to the final week of playoffs. This is the grand finale. We got the Madison Marbles versus the, I believe, Horde. Something Horde. And Hanover Horde, there we go. Hanover Horde versus the Madison Marbles. This is the final week, grand finale. It's all coming down to this. And next season's going to be starting after this one. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. And if you hear the previous weeks, thanks for coming back. Unfortunately, we have some stream title issues. I'm not actually sure what it's set as. Probably something Fortnite, but don't worry, this is Overwatch, I can assure you. Game 1, we have XPL Madison number 5. That's actually Dreamer. Dreamer's on her main Diva. Plurp on his main Ryan. Ghost choosing the Reaper for this match. Okay, interesting. And then Waspy's, of course, on his main, Farah. And Fans on the Lucio. I like it for a nice defensive ult once we capture point. Or hopefully we capture point, don't want to jinx it. And then Lunar finally on her main as the first team. Third team opting for, I like the Ashe pick. Ashe is my favorite character. Rhine, Zarya combo with the Junkrat, Baptiste, and Lucio. Going for like kind of a double defensive kind of thing. But looks like Ghost has already been picked off by the enemy Ashe. Get some word that their hit scan is pretty good. It looks like starting with the pick is definitely showing their prowess on hit scan. Team's definitely going to have to be positioning a little bit better and playing a little bit more cautionately if this Ashe is actually that good. Especially Ghost got picked off with the headshot. And it's even looking like a completely clean victory by the Houston, or the Horde team. Not looking good for Marvel out of the game, but that's okay. There's still plenty of time left, and there's still a ton more rounds to go through. See, there's Dreamer starting to regroup with the team. Plurp's taking some aggressive nades from Junkrat, losing the shield. Almost dies over here, but able to get back to safety and get some health. I'm not sure where that damage came in, probably from the Ashe. Thinking about it, or maybe it's the Junkrat's spam. Looks like we're a little bit split over here. The Madisons don't really know, the Madison Marbles don't really know what they want to do. Most pressuring the middle, but most of the teams going up the high ground. I actually kind of like this. You kind of threw the Horde for a loop, and they don't really know what to do. Not really actually doing anything though. We're not pushing out. Take the high ground. Ghost is really high. We're really aggressive in there. Actually, this is good, forcing them to turn around on our team that's on the high ground. Plurp actually gets stunned up by the enemy Shatter, and Shatter finds 2. Zarya kills another, Lucio kills another, and we're down to 2 players left in this team fight now. Looking good. Eva, or Dreamer's over here, just trying to desperately retreat. Lunar's got her ult now, but other than that, Plurp's the only one that's even close to ult. The enemy team's almost going to be at 4 ults by the time the next fight starts. Definitely a really strong showing out of the Horde players. Let's see if Marvel can get back into it now. Again, kind of opting for like another split strat. Ghost going off on the high ground and the whole team going main this time. Oh, Ghost trying. Oh, great flank onto the hit scan. So Ghost starts off with the fight with the pick, so that way we get a 6v1. Plurp finds the Riptire, so now that goes shut down. Plurp's actually really low, but manages to get the Shatter off, and Waspy finds 3 kills. Lunar gets the Bez, and Dreamer finds another kill, so this is definitely a winning fight. Ghost finishes him off with the last kill. And so this is a very good fight, very strong showing out of the Marbles right here. We'd like to see some more of this. And in fact, we're going to have, looks like 4 ults going into the next fight. Enemy's just going to be about matching that with 3 of their own, maybe 4, depending on that Reinhardt, if they're able to find some good fire strikes. Looks like the enemy's coming up at high ground. Plurp realizes it, really shields, but separating a little bit, taking a lot of Junkrat spam damage. So let's see how this fight goes. I'm assuming a Bob grab is going to be coming out from Horde. Ghost actually opts for a ult of his own. Beat out theirs with the nano from Phantom. Great play. A really aggressive play out of Phantom right here. Actually, really aggressive play out of all the Marbles. Waspy's able to find a kill. Ghost able to find another. Ghost trying to so desperately find the Ashe, but gets trapped up and unable to finish it. The enemy hit scan found 2 kills before they fell over, before being finished off by Waspy's, I should say. Ghost gets nice and res by Lunar, so nice job not overcommitting ults, but we're only going to have 3. The enemy team's going to have 5 ults going into this next fight, so we better come out aggressive with our 3 ults to get that early advantage. Otherwise, they're just going to be all their ults. It's not going to be looking good. Plurp's already extremely low. Needs to get that healing. Here comes hopefully we can get a sleep dart onto that bomb. Not really a great placement on the bomb. Let's see, any ult coming out from us? Grab? No. Grab comes out, sucks in everyone, and now it's just Waspies left alive, and Waspies is not going to be able to do much 1v6 as it has to be. Nice first round by both teams. Close, 83% to 100%. So, if this is the first showing out of board, they're definitely a really strong team. And I know Madison Marbles have what it takes, but we're going to have to see if they have what it takes today. On to the next round. Looks like the enemy team making a swap. Instead of jump wrap, they're going to be running Vara, and instead of the Ashe actually opting for a Hanzo. Interesting plays. Post opting for the Genji actually juked me a little bit. Post for the Cassidy, and Waspies is now on the Reaper. Really liking these Reaper picks. Not sure why. It's not a bad pick, but it's a little bit difficult to get a lot of value. But let's see what happens here. Flip swapped off? I thought Flip swapped off, but I guess not. So, it's been mostly the same lineup, just essentially a switch of who's playing what. Quickly, Madison Marbles goes straight to the point, and wow, Vara instantly finds a pick onto Phantom. Not a good look coming out this time. Instantly finds Phantom again. Not really sure what's happening over there. And now there's Zarya finds Clerpin. This is going to be a loss of a fight right here. Yep, Hanzo finds another. Yeah, this is just looking like a complete mess. Phantom comes back as Lucio, but definitely not in time for the team. Hopefully he'll be able to just help everyone get to the point. Oh, actually switching back to Diana. Interesting. Looking like we're opting for that double hit scan. Not opting for a Pharah, interestingly enough. I'd consider this map kind of like a medium to almost long range where, yep, there's the Ashe pick. Ashe actually, or Boost I should say, gets picked up at the Hanzo, and the Hanzo also gets Waspies. Obviously their hit scan players are pretty good at aiming, you could say. Let's get a little bit of their perspective over here. Yeah, nice smooth crosshair placement, peeking out, getting the shots off, and not really overcommitting. Really smart player. Opts for the Dragon ult on. Oh yeah, look at that Dragon Barrage completely wipes out the Marbles. Not a good look for us, but then again, we did have no ults going into that. Wonder what the comms are like. Wish we could hear them, but fortunately not going to be able to tune in, at least not till the end. So, let's see if Marvel's able to come back and do something. Opting for the Vara Echo combo to kind of try and counter. Ghost finds a great pick. Phantom got picked but gets res, so we're actually up a kill now as a result. Enemy Mercy pops the Valk, and looks like she's going to get away without much trouble away from Waspies. And now they have found 2 kills onto us again. Lunar and Ghost dying. But now we're down 2 player. And actually, Vara's back, so now we're down 3 players. So this is definitely not good. Or 2 players, I should say. Those Waspies and Dreamer. So another fight down. And if the Marbles are able to regroup fast enough, they might be able to get another one. But with those 2 last picks on Perp and Lunar, not looking good. And another one on the Phantom. Jeez. This Hanzo is really good at finding everyone. So it looks like we did get to touch the point for a little bit of overtime. I'm not sure how much it's actually going to do. Actually, Dreamer finds the Dreamer was able to find the Vara, but not for long. The enemy was able to get a res. Lunar tries to res Ghost, but Ghost just dies again to Taco Freak, the Vara player. Really clean play out of board. Not a very good showing out of Marbles, but again, we're not a very control-oriented team. So let's see who got the play of the game. Probably Taco Freak, if I had to guess. Oh, actually, the Reinhardt player. Probably the big shatter they got on round 1. Let's see. Actually, didn't get to see this. Oh yeah, look at this very aggressive charge into the shatter and finding 3 kills, almost 4, gets finished off by the team. What a great play out of the enemy Reinhardt. Alright, we'll be coming back after a short intermission.
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. we all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually. And so we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team.
Catch and play by Noah! And somehow!
We would get together and watch the Twitch stream like it was a professional event.
I have this cool jersey, I have this cool armrest. They made really close new friends through gaming, and this was an opportunity for them to be part of a team.
Get the right down.
You get to feel like we're actually in the big leagues.
Good game.
Good.
right, welcome back. We're on map 2. This is, by the way, this is a 2 out of 3. I know last playoffs we did a 3 out of 5, but that was kind of just a gentleman's agreement. This match is definitely going to be only a 2 out of 3, so this is the deciding map. We got to pick Route 66. Unfortunately, the Horde knew that we liked King's Row and they banned it out, so we didn't get that. Enemy team opting to go for pretty much exact comp they ran in terms of DPS and tanks, but now they're opting for a Baptiste Mercy. XPL 5, again, we know it's Dreamer. Dreamer on the Diva. 23, that's Frost. We're opting for Frost on the Reinhardt. Post on Doom. Allende, or I'm still not even sure how you say it. That's Swedish Taco. Swedish Taco's running the Ashe. Then, of course, Phantom on Anna. And lastly, we have Peeps. That's number 4. XPL Madison number 4. Peeps is running Moira. So let's see what happens here. Enemy team, or I should say the Horde, starting off as offense. And let's see what happens going forward here. Actually, their enemy Vara already gets a pick onto, both our DPS. Really not good. Madison August really should be retreating right now, but opting to play the aggressive stance. Not really sure what this is going to accomplish. Yeah, they're just going to be falling over right now. Yeah, there goes 2 more. There goes third one, and looks like there's just probably one. Nope, actually no one's left there. I probably miscounted or missed someone, but yeah, no one's there. So it's Ashe playing a nice and aggressive gameplay, and wow, already finds Swedish Taco again. Really dominant gameplay out of this Ashe. Might need to see like a double kind of DPS coming out, or double kind of hit scan coming out. Opting for the soldier pick instead of Ashe. Not really sure how much better that's gonna be, but that's what we're gonna see, right? Now post on the Duke is not gonna be able to help much. The enemy Pharah actually finds 2 with the barrage, and they very, very quick first point. Oh yeah, I'm getting a message that it still says Valorant. Don't worry, I can assure you it's not Valorant. We're just having issues. We can't adjust the stream title. I'm using someone else's setup since I'm streaming this in person on site and don't have the same control as I do, so not totally familiar, but don't worry, this is Overwatch, not Valorant. So, looks like we're regrouping for the next fight. Frost opted for the aggressive Reinhardt plays on Rosario, but doesn't really have a lot of teeth to back him up. And Ghost actually falls to the Pharah. Somehow this Pharah keeps getting points on all of our players. The enemy hit scan gets another. Now it looks like 5 players have already just died, just like that. And it just leaves Dreamer, who barely escapes with 57 health on that Devo. You know it's not good when the Devo's just barely escaping. 600 health character. And with the defense matrix too, and shields. Not sure if you guys are aware, but the shields actually reduce damage incoming. Every single hit's reduced by a small amount, like 2 or 3 per hit. So really 600 health goes further than some of its shield. Looks like the enemy team again finds 2 kills immediately, finds 3 now, and again another winning fight for the Horde. They're really coordinated, really playing well on this map. Even though this is our map pick, it's looking like it's almost like their map pick. Let's see what happens over here. This is definitely the hardest one to push through, and we have made many holds on this last point, so let's see if we can make another hold here. Looks like Frost opting for, again, another aggressive play. Playing very similar to we all know that both and Frost like that aggressive Reinhardt, and a great nano shatter coming out by Frost, but the enemy Pharah able to find 2 with their own barrage, so another one out of the Pharah, and they get arrested. Yeah, this fight is definitely going in the favor of the Horde players. Even though we started that fight off so strong, they were able to turn the tides relatively easily, and now it's back down to us losing, even though it looked like we should have been winning. There goes Peeps falling on the Lucio. Dreamer actually able to find the kill onto the Pharah, so that's really good, but Dreamer's now at 25 health. Needs that healing desperately, but looks like Phantom's a little bit sidetracked, trying to keep Frost alive on the Roadhog, but not able to do so. And wow. Oh, actually, we somehow stopped the cart. I'm not really sure who's on it. There goes the cap. In under 6 minutes, the enemy team Horde is able to capture all the way. Is this going to be really difficult to beat? Even if we do cap it all the way, they're going to have 4 minutes added onto their clock. Try and go again. Especially after that showing, we know their offense is very strong. Not sure how good their defense is, so let's see how it goes. Wonder what Marvels could do better here. Maybe some character swaps. I saw we had a Cassidy come out at that last moment. I mean, maybe a sniper would have just done better. Ash is like a pseudo sniper, maybe like a Widow even, but I don't think Ghost or Swedish has a lot of practice on Widow, so looks like the Marvels are opting for a dive comp. I like that, considering Hanzo is very weak against that. Mara able to lay down some damage, but not able to do much, except for kind of boot him away. Baptiste has the immortality, but beyond that, like, Dive I think is really strong here. Looking like we're going to opt for that. Anna Mercy for the supports. Doom Ash. Ash is not really cohesive to the dive. Maybe that's just for the Pharah pick. Not really sure otherwise what that would be for. But of course we've got that Demo Ball Doom combo to dive in on the opponents. Let's see what can happen here. Hopefully they're able to pull it off, because it is quite difficult when they're on the high ground to make some dives happen. Ball has to play well. Diva can boost her up, of course, but look at that, an insta-kill on the Swedish right out the gate, not even able to get 5 feet before dying. Really strong play on all the board. Gate spam damage able to work for them. That looks like we're kind of like trying to dive in, but it looks pretty separated. Yeah, Dreamer was off on her own. Ghost just tied to Baptiste somehow. I saw Frost go in, and then Dreamer disjointed. Let's see if the Marvels can kind of like get this together and maybe execute a little bit and dive. Not looking like they're able to execute it very well so far. Wow, another pick comes out of the enemy DPS. Marvels opting to sit and spawn. Really smart decision. And enemy Hanzo actually trying to use a dragon into our ult. I think it's kind of a little bit, yeah, trying to do that, considering we're invincible, but let's see what happens. Ghost trying to hop with the Echo. Enemy Hanzo's trying to snipe him out of the air, but not really going well. Ghost movement's pretty clean. Not gonna let that Hanzo get any easy headshots. But Ghost has been hit, so now one more body shot and he's dead. Oh, except put a Dreamer in front, or I should say Dreamer, and now Swedish is dead again. Ghost dies. Quick res on the Swedish, but it's not going to be enough. We're still down a player. Looks like this kind of five Echo's Dolcher is not really working out for the Madison Marvels. Not able to get a lot of progress. Not able to even get past the first major shot point, which is those corners of the front speed at. Looks like they're even trying to get the kill onto Phantom, who lost the nade himself to keep himself nice and healthy. And yeah, again, another retreat back into the spawn for the Marvels. Not really looking good. Let's see what can happen here. Maybe with I'm not even really sure who could be damaged that would do it well. Not like we have Bob yet. Even in 2 minutes, I don't even think we would be able to build Bob. Wow, Ghost gets picked, Swedish gets picked, and another Barrage finding 2 more. And Pharah finds a 3rd kill even. Yeah, this Pharah is really dominant right now. And definitely not looking too great for us. Let's see what happens here on this next push. I mean, we did use an ult, we have 2 still, but the enemy has 2, and coming up on a 3rd, if you're looking at that grab charge. Like it's still opting to not just sit inside the game. Now Frost is starting to take some space. Opting for the Reinhardt Zarya instead of the dive, because the dive wasn't really going well, and again, Swedish gets picked again, and then Pharah. Looking like it's a on smooth. Also, a really good pen on the Zarya, but not able to find anything. That's a post. And there goes everyone, I should say. I don't even know why I'm trying to list off the names. Everyone except for Swedish is now dead. Very quickly. Oh, and Swedish can't even get back to the spawn. Just instant dodge. Or gets that headshot. Dies right before the gate. Now it looks like Frost is opting to exit out the right side, and hopefully we can get something going. We still have the Nano Valve, but not the strongest ults considering our comp, but might be able to do something for all we know. Hopefully something can happen on this push, because it's looking like we're running out of time, but the enemy team has 5 ults, so it's going to be having to be a Christmas miracle. Yep, here comes the Barrage. Barrage really good, and then onto the enemy Pharah. Helps that even more, and there goes the whole team fight. Pretty much 5 seconds. and they only used 2 X. They still have 3 more for this next fight, including Brad, which is one of the strongest. They opt to pop it early. Now they use the window too, and looks like we're not even going to be able to touch card. So yeah, that's going to be it. 2-0 to the Horde, or I should say 0-2 from Marvel's perspective. Really great play out of the Horde. I believe, if my information is correct, they won Nationals last year, so I guess that's the difference when the best team in the North American Finals plays. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, really smart play. It's subtle, but really good bar mechanic right there, you noticed, or I noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed, but she shot right before using her barrage, which just adds a little bit extra damage burst. And also coming in with the shock is just the best, or the fastest horizontal movement Pharah has, so kind of throws off the enemy team. So really great play out of that Pharah, really great play out of everyone in general. Thank you for tuning in, and we're going to see you next season. I believe it starts in 2 weeks. Don't quote me on that. We'll get more information out to you as soon as we know it. All right, thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye.